cause them no harm.
Networking sucks. Simple as that. They suck. Go ahead and go over here. Turn that down. There we go.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Let's go over here. The stream. Oh, hello, Ryan. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Hello. Wait, let me see. Is my mic working correctly? Let me see. We are doing a test here. We are. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here first of all. Okay, this controller is so bad, dude. The controller is so bad. So, okay, I'll do that mission later. Pretty sure my resident is cat for sure. Yeah, definitely it is. Let me see if I can. Hold on. I don't know if I can condense it or not. Let's see. Because I would have formed artifacts real quick and probably get awful pieces. That's probably gonna happen. But you know, can I condense my? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Fontaine now. Be over here. Fontaine. I think it's this right here, right? No, not that one. It's the other one, I believe. This right here. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm pretty sure you already knew this, but I got no vignette before whenever I was pooling, whatever. I won the 50-50, which I know, very, very rare for me, but it happened. Okay. He's still not built. He still needs a lot of work, but like, you know, he's still a work in progress, so, you know. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. How this? Okay. Oops.
Clouds hide. The birds call. One with nature.
Yeah! Shiver!
As you wish, be sanctified.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows it.
Judgment! Light out! Vibroil!
Settle it down.
There we go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, too late now. So, what's this right here? Ooh. Well, the sub stats are actually terrible, but hey, crit damage. On set 2, you know what, I'll take it. It'll be fine for now, you know. Okay, that's actually a good. That's a good start right there. I mean, the substats are trash, but like you know, it was on the right set with the correct main stat. So like you know, I can't be complaining too much. Okay.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Yeah! Punishment! Midnight Fantastic!
Let the mighty be humbled. An oversight on my
Motherfucker. There you go.
One with nature.
You can't run! Lights out.
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
settle down.
Into the wind.
Okay, let's see. These don't look good. Okay, so wait, what is that? I can't like I don't know. It's bad, trash, bad, and bad. Oh wait. Oh, I just not wait, wait, hold on a second. I'm pretty sure no. I'm pretty sure. Oh man, that was for the wrong set. That other piece I got before. Okay, never mind. That really was not that good of a pull then. Well, oh well. Artifact farming going badly as it does usually. I think it goes bad. I think that it goes bad for most people honestly because farming artifacts are a fucking joke in this game, and by a joke I mean just terribly designed.
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Yeah! Punishment! Shadow Raven!
Be sanctified.
Okay, here we go.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds.
Shiver! Oz, repeat!
Bow your head.
Okay, let's see. What kind of... Come on, dude. It's trash. Okay, bad and... not good. I mean, like, sure, it has crit damage on it. Like, everything else on there sucks. But actually, you know what? I'll keep it, because it has EM on there as well. So, I'll keep it, I guess. I don't even know what I want to do after this, honestly. I have no idea.
As one with wind and cloud.
Judgment! By royal
Silence.
Oh my god.
punishment!
Bow your head.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
You can't run! Light! Oz, reveal!
Silence.
Okay, please give me some good things here. I'll keep that. Not bad. That could be okay, maybe. And that, I guess. 수봉어 spaghetti. Okay, let's go ahead and... What was that? No. No. No, 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 no. Where are we going to, Jackson? Oh, let me see. Wait, I have, like, no prime jumps. Oh, wait. I'm going to... Wait. Man, there's so much that, like, I've been missing this whole time. Just haven't been playing this very much because of things, you know?
If you ever...
Yeah. You know, I remember when back then, like I was, you know, it was like my controller died. I've got to put up my charger. Hold on a second. It's probably gonna die again. Just give me a moment. Charger, please. There we go. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? I remember back then in like late 2023, very early 2024, whatever. Whenever like a part of Fontaine released, whatever, and I was like on Giant Tower, and I heard this song right here, and I was like looking at the...
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
Nevia, shut up! And I was... Hold on, let me go to there real quick. I want to go to the place I'm thinking of. It's this place right here. This is the place I'm thinking of right here. I remember back then when like, you know, it was like late 2023. You know, I was talking with, you know, you know, those were some of the most fun times in my life, honestly. You know, I talked with like my friends, which is, you know, Ray, you were one of them, and you still are, obviously. But I don't know, you know, times were much simpler back then, if you get what I mean. It was this tower right here, I believe. Let me go up to the top, actually. It was this tower during the night, I believe. All the way up here. All the way up here. Pretty sure that it was nighttime as well, if I remember correctly. Let me just wait a second. All the way up here. It was like nighttime, I believe. Let me make it nighttime real quick. Yes, this was the exact place where I was at before. It was, with the song playing, like, that was like, that was over 2 years ago at this point. God, how was that over 2 years ago? Like, oh my god, dude, that's actually insane. I can't even believe that. Wow. Man, times were much simpler back then, you know. I was just a naive child having fun with people, you know. I was exploring my true self. I had just gotten away from some toxic people I had been around for a long time, where I couldn't be myself. So, you know, being able to express myself back then was super fun. You know, being able to express the carefree person I was back then and turned into back then. Fortunately, nothing in this world lasts forever. You know, it's a finite world, it's a finite universe, unfortunately. You know, all of our clocks are running out, and all of our memories are running out too. You know, like the things that you may enjoy today, you know, they won't be there forever. You know, and that turned out to be the case for me as well, because you know, but like back then, I like. Those are like some of the most fun moments I've ever had. Honestly, I remember how I would always just talk, stream, and things like that. Listen to music and all of that stuff, you know, and just always play Genshin and feel happiness from playing Genshin. Nowadays, I don't really get that happiness anymore. I just feel burned out and just like. You know, I just feel burned out and I don't want to sit through all the things anymore. It's like, you know, back then, I used to find happiness in the most mundane things. Nowadays, I seem to find, it seems like the opposite, honestly. Very, okay, yeah, no, yeah, just drink your water or whatever, and just do your thing. I remember back then how I was just a much more carefree person back then, and just enjoying. I just enjoyed. You know, I just had fun back then. You know,
I see the value in my...
please, I wish you could make these characters shut the fuck up forever. I remember back then how I would just I would find fun in the most trivial things ever, honestly. And I miss that, I really do. Times were truly much more simple back then. Now, were they perfect back then? Of course not. Absolutely not. I struggled a lot back then in some ways, but still, I found happiness in a lot of things, you know. I really did. And I just miss talking to people every single day and being able to just focus on that instead of focusing on having to focus on other things all the time and things like that, you know. Again, things are not perfect back then, far from it, but still, I'd be lying if I said that I did not have a lot of fun back then, because I really did, you know. But as I said, that doesn't last forever, you know. Like the things you may enjoy today, they're not gonna last forever. That, you know, back then, you know, I always had that, you know, I always had that. What the fuck is Fitch doing? I always had that thought in my head back then. I was like, you know, these things won't last forever, so I better enjoy them. I'm glad that I did realize that, and of course I was right. You know, that's what's always gonna happen. But still, you know, I really wish I could go back. I can't even believe that was 2023. That was 2026. Like. That was over 2 years ago. How was that even possible? Like, I would have been in like 16 at that time, or so. Yeah, around 16. Like, late 15 to 16 years old is what I was back then. Nowadays, I'm an adult, which still feels...
are beautiful.
Novia, I'm gonna punch you in the face if you talk one more time. Okay? Okay. Anyway, what was I even talking about? I forgot, honestly. I forgot what I was saying there. Anyway, yeah, I just remember being on this place right here and just looking up at everything and just being enamored by it all. Just seeing all of these mountains, those water cubes in distance, seeing the Cola Fountain over there, seeing that pyramid over there, oh my god, dude. Like that, like the, what's this called? Like this is the, whatever that port is. I don't know in English. Like seeing that tree over there, seeing the tree of Sumeru over there. Seeing I think that's Mondstadt over there. I can't really tell though. But here's the Jade Chamber actually. I don't know if you can see it from here. There's the
I
other
see the
port over
value in
there.
my own.
Oh my god, please shut the fuck up, never yet. I just remember being up here and sorry, never yet it's just Jean-Louis 2.0. He never shut the fuck up. Yeah, I just remember being up here and just seeing all of this, and you know I really miss it. Like I really do. You know, they say that you can always do it again, but like, can you really do it again when your mind itself has completely changed? Not really. Even as early as like a year ago or so, I still had a lot of fun. Like I really did, but nowadays that doesn't really happen anymore. Look at Fontaine over there. God, I don't care what anyone says. Fontaine is the best region. I don't care what people say about not crying or Natlin or any of those things. I don't care. Fontaine is the best. Simple as that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I absolutely fucking hated
Water
Natlin.
comes in many flavors.
The flavor that I'm gonna teach you is a punch in the face, you dumb bitch, never yet. Okay, what was I saying? Let's go back to this. I'm just gonna pause this so that doesn't do the shit. Okay, actually, wait. I get some mail. What's the mail here? Just more. Okay. Oh God, what was I even saying? I totally forgot what I was. Let me see what I was talking before. Fucking never yet interrupted me. What was I talking about? Any of those things. I don't care. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. I could not fucking stand that one. Like, I just cannot stand what they did with that region. Like, Natlin, just complete... If you want my personal opinion, by far the worst region in the whole game. Like, not only is it racist, because, well, you already know why, I'm not gonna go into that. Not only is it racist, it's, what's the fucking, literally locking the characters to the region, like not that one, like Non-Cry has also been doing, because yeah, I also am quite mixed, when it comes to Non-Cry as well. I mean, like, Non-Cry's story is great, it really is, but like, I don't know, I just, Fontaine's story, it was much more emotional than action-packed, and no amount of action will be an emotional story to me, in my personal opinion. So Fontaine's story is still my favorite, personally. I don't care what anyone says about that. You want to hate that one? I'm gonna be honest, I just cannot stand it. I really can't. I think that it looks way too bubbly for the nation of war. Like, it's not a fucking nation of war. What are they talking about? It looks like the opposite. Thinking about it's like whenever Neviet said that, oh, a nation of dragons, I was like, wow, that's gonna be really cool. But the dragons we got were literally a fucking joke. Like, honestly, truly a joke. I was thinking of like some fucking Skyrim shit, being able to ride on a dragon or something like that. Nope. No, not. I don't know why I am thought of it, honestly. This is Genshin. They don't do things like that. But they really made it seem like they were gonna do shit like that. But no, they didn't do that. They wouldn't. And I just could not stand the vibe of it. Like, the characters were like fucking rocks to me. Like, literally no personality in my personal opinion. Fucking Ahal, whatever his name is, annoying as fuck. Like, literally worse than Paimon, believe it or not. The characters power creeping everyone, having some of the most unbearable playstyles in my personal opinion. Them again being locked in the region, elements in the region being locked behind those characters. It's like, what the fuck, dude? It's complete nonsense and stupidity, if you ask me. Like, honestly, just fuck that one. I cannot stand that one. Like, people say that that one is overhated. Like, overhated. Personally, that's, honestly, that's a personal opinion right there. You know, if you think it's overhated, you. But I personally just cannot stand it. I feel, that one just did not feel like Genshin to me. It didn't. Not Cry, it feels more like Genshin to me, but I don't know. It just misses something that I can't really, it has that je ne sais quoi to it, I just can't really, like, describe, you know? So, yeah, I just don't like that one at all. Not Cry, I'm also not feeling very good about either. Honestly, the story was great, like it was. I didn't play through it, but I watched it. It was very good, it really was. But, again, it just doesn't really have that feeling, if that makes sense, because all the other, like Sumeru and Fontaine's, I could just be biased because I do have very good memories of Sumeru and Fontaine, but still, I feel what I feel, you know, because I felt so emotional with those regions. I remember in Sumeru, whenever Scaramouche fell out of the Shokugakami or whatever, the thing he was in, whatever, I legit cried at that. I did. I legitimately cried at that shit. I really did. And the ending of Fontaine, which I don't know if you've done, I won't spoil it if you haven't, that made me sob, and it blew my fucking mind. Like, it truly did. It was like a perfect mix of action and, like, gut-punching emotions. Like, truly. It was one of the best stories I've ever seen, and I really wish that they continued on that, honestly, instead of just going with the fucking corporate feeling of BS they did. And, you know, you can argue that, like, the nation-walking sort of Fontaine, like, sure, there are some elements of that being the case, but, like, they were so minuscule that, like, it hardly even fucking mattered. Like, for example, only Fontaine characters being able to jump out of the water, for example. That's stupid. But, like, it was barely anything, honestly. But in this case, with that one, in Fontaine, you can literally, with Chaska, you can literally go across the whole nation with just her and Auroron. You can watch my video on that. You literally can. But outside of that one, you can't use her for more than 10 seconds on her flying gun, because yes, she rides a fucking flying gun. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. This is just Genshin trying to get as much money as possible, I guess. I don't know, honestly. Anyway, yeah, I just hate Noun, honestly. I know people say Noun is overhated. I don't care. I can't stand it. If people like it, that's fine. I know some people out there do. People, you like what you like, you know. But you also dislike what you dislike. I hate Noun. I'm sorry, but I do. Just does not feel like the Genshin that I knew, you know. And even Not Quite feels that way to me too, honestly. It's not as bad. Like, again, with the character, the region logging, which is honestly even worse in this case, they literally have gated elemental reactions behind specific limited characters. Like, how scummy can you get? Like, I honestly don't know. How can you get more scummy than that? Like, well, actually, there are probably a lot of things that are more scummy than that, but that's still really, really bad and horrible. Just pure stupidity, if you ask me honestly. Like, they were able to avoid that for so long, so, like, there's no excuse for it, you know? Anyway, but I forgot what I was doing here. So, yeah, I just really miss these, I just really miss those times, you know, I really do. And I wish I could just go back, honestly, I truly do. Nothing, I don't think, even if Snez 9, I don't think you'll beat Fontaine for me. I just don't think it will, honestly, because honestly, at this fucking rate, they're probably gonna be making it to where you can only complete your story with the limited characters. They probably will do that shit, honestly. None of these fuckers that run this goddamn game. So yeah, that probably, what does that shit actually happen, by the way? Like, for example, like you have to have you can't continue in the story unless you have the Tsaritsa on your account, or some shit like that. They probably are gonna do some shit like that, whatever. Because they seem that they can get away with the shit, and they're just keep
I see
pushing
the
and pushing.
value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
I believe that you need to shut up. Anyway, sorry. I don't even know. I guess I'm gonna get down now. Oh my god, dude! Man, why do things in this world have to be, you know, like finite? I guess it gives a meaning, but like, you know, can't deny that it hurts when they're taking away, you know. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go soon because I'm supposed to be leaving pretty soon. Let's kill these guys first.
One with
of all,
nature.
What? Hello? What happened? You know.
As one with wind and cloud.
Judgment! Shiver!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled. Justice is
Oh my god.
The wind knows it.
You can't run! Punishment!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Wind strike.
Wings of darkness!
silence. The tides beckon.
One with nature.
Winter shall eventually come.
Miss those times, I really do. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for now. The stream was not very long, but I just need to get ready soon. So yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream for now. I might do this again whenever possible. I don't know when that will be possible, but I'm gonna try. I do want to try to do it again eventually. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for now. Hope you all have a good day, and I will see you all later. Goodbye. Adios.